just come from life. And I love getting together with my friends and just having fellowship and talking about the things that we go through in life, because if you get talking to anybody, you're going to hear some really interesting things, some fascinating things. I'm surprised how many people I run into, even when I'm traveling on tour or just sitting next to somebody on the airplane. If you get talking to somebody, you're going to find out so many interesting things from their lives. And my friends here have some of those interesting things. Dan was just telling us over the break, he had an incident that happened with his dog. He has a dog named Nacho. And Nacho, I wouldn't say he's a naughty dog, but he's sweet. He's very sweet. But Nacho, he has a habit of running out the door when they open it, and then he'll come back later. And they have this little neighborhood posting thing where people can post things about the neighborhood. Maybe you have it in your neighborhood, but they go on Facebook or whatever to this group, and then they post things. And so he's always seeing his dog pop up on there. Who's this dog? Nacho. This dog is famous. So one day his...
And not for good things.
He's notorious in that neighborhood.
It's never like, this is the sweetest dog around.
I think he's sweet. He's very sweet. But Nacho, he was coming back one day, and there was a neighbor, right, of yours who was bringing him up the street back to your house. Very nice for your neighbor to do that.
Yeah.
And he told you your dog has been using the bathroom in my yard, right?
Yeah. Fertilizer.
So Dan, he was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'll be there in just a little bit. I'll clean it all up, no problem. So, Dan didn't know I was going to share this tonight. So Dan goes down there, and he's prepared with just a, little, you ready for...
I'm expecting a couple piles of fertilizer.
And what you found was about 6 months worth of fertilizer. The entire yard was filled with it.
He said there was more fertilizer than there was grass. Those were his exact words. It's a quote.
That guy's gonna win the lawn of the year. It's so nice and lush this spring.
It's gonna be the greenest lawn on the block.
Greenest lawn.
So that's his dog Nacho, Wow. So we digress. So that's the kind of stuff that's been going on in our lives. This is kind of interesting. The other day, did you guys watch the Super Bowl? Were you guys happy with the outcome? Anybody happy with it? It was fun to watch. We were watching the Super Bowl, and I had a little boy who... He's 4 years old, his name's Owen, and he disappeared partway through. He seemed really into it for about 2 minutes, and then started doing other stuff, and he disappeared. And so in halftime, we went looking for him. He's notorious for doing this because my son has an insatiable appetite for candy. We had a guy with us on tour, Chris August. You guys know Chris August? He wrote a song about candy. He loves candy, but I think my son, his appetite for candy rivals even his. So to give you an example, there's been times that my older kids have gotten gifts of candy, and they put them in a special place in their room, and my son would go missing, and my girls would go looking for him, and they would find him underneath the desk or something with a giant pile of wrappers and evidence all over his face. I was like, what? Well, this time he disappeared, and we thought we knew what he was up to. My daughter went looking in all the usual places, didn't find him. Found him finally under a bed, but he was so startled. He was so startled that he had one of those Starlight mints in his mouth, and he went, and the Starlight mint actually got lodged in his throat, and he started coughing and choking. And I came in there, and I was trained in the CPR before. I knew what to do. I put him on my knee, and I did one of those, the Heimlich thing, and that Starlight man went poop. But that night, I was a hero to my son. He was like, Dad, thank you for saving my life. I said, that's what you get for sneaking candy. I was full of so many of those moments, and I gotta say, there's so many times I wish I could just press pause now, because it goes by too fast. I just wish I could slow it all down, because no matter how hard life gets, no matter the challenges we face, God is doing beautiful things in our life every single day, and sometimes we just need to slow down and see it. So we wrote a song about those beautiful things that God does in our lives, and I want to share that with you now. We actually made a video, and we used pictures from our family and friends, and asked some of our fans to send pictures. So the pictures that you see in the video, those are real people from our life. And it's a song called Life is Beautiful. I want to teach you a part so you can sing it with us when it goes. Can you do this? Ooh. That's high. You can do it.
You guys are so good. I haven't seen that.
You guys fall asleep? Come on, here we go. Like a choir. Here we go. I hope they're recording this. So good. Here it is. Through the window, I see you waiting, you smiling, 'cause I'm coming. Your eyes are a story, an ocean of memories, pictures of faces and places, and all of the things that make us feel like we have it all. We have it all. And all of the times that make us realize we have it all. We have it all. We have it all. Life is beautiful. Sing it out. Life is beautiful. Living and dying, laughing and crying. If we have the whole world or have nothing, no, there are long nights, but we'll make it with every sunrise. There's a new light, and all of the things that make us feel like we have it all. We have it all. And all of the times that make us realize we have it all. We have it all. We have it all. Life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. Life is Father's love, the wedding dance, New Year's dreams, and toast with friends. A soldier coming home from war.